communication, I think, was the biggest thing. And we started right away. Back on March the 11th, 2020, we started a communication plan that still continues to this day. We're actually working on COVID communication number 73. We started working on it this morning. And we started, they were going out kind of every other day for a little while. Then we switched it to weekly, then bi-weekly, and as needed. But very detailed communication that went out. We sent it out to all the drivers in the trucks via the satellite system. We sent it to every driver's email. We sent it to every employee's email. We sent it to all of the mechanics. We posted it on our social media pages. But a very detailed communication that kind of explained what's happening, what's changed since last week. Here's what we're hearing, in dealing with the various levels of government, various industry associations. We really tried to keep people up to date on what we knew at the time, with the caveat that, this is a very fluid situation. It changes, and we'll update you as we can. Mental health is something I'm concerned about for sure, still to this day. I kind of refer to it as the mental health hangover that could come from this pandemic. And we've tried to share a lot of resources with people, resources that our EAP providers gave us, resources that are available to online for people, whether that be just websites with information or access to virtual counseling, virtual doctors to get medical appointments, all those kind of things. For the drivers, that's certainly something that's helps them out a lot because they can't always get home to get to the doctor at a certain time. But every one of those communications, we not only shared what we're doing health and safety wise, just to reiterate all the protocols and safety measures, but we tried to share as many resources as we could for people to access to help them or their family or their friends. And we also sent out messages to the leadership team and the managers kind of on a bi-weekly basis during the initial phases of the pandemic with how to help manage your team or how to help coach your team through this situation. We just tried to provide a lot of extra information. Also made a point of doing, management by walking around. I'm a big fan of that, and I tried to, and still do, try to take a lap of the full building at least once a day and just kind of check in with the various departments, see how people are doing, and kind of keep my ear to the ground of what might be the pinch points so that we can address that in those communications as well. In a time like this, communication, I think, is the key. I'm sure we've over-communicated in some ways, but I felt it was important to keep people up to date on what's going on.